Hello, welcome to the channel. Hello. Hello. Just some snotograms to deal with tonight. I'm slightly upset because the cat is, well, dying really, but it's very upsetting. Never mind. Right, there's not much going to do about it really. So you'll look at some snotograms here. Right, published. Right, there's a guy. Let's try and make this quick. This guy says, no. What the hell? Who the fuck's talking to me? Nobody. This guy says, I think we're on the same page. Like, that's a big puddle. I'm not calling flood unless it's at least halfway up the doors. Alright, okay, that's funny, yeah. Take it you're joking. We're talking about following a bale due into flood at Flynn, Stirlingshire, Scotland, UK. So I says, yeah, laugh out loud, although modern car electrics are more complicated. So what I meant by that is, it's quite obvious, you know. So back in the day, well, I've got a Ford Granada, 1979. The carburettor is at the top of the engine, and that's where the air goes in, the air intake. So in order for you to get water in the engine, you would have to be driving under a river. So you could go into big floods with the Granada and the Cortinas and everything. And the other thing about the Granada is the distributor is at the top of the engine. Whereas in some cars like the Mini, it wasn't. It was down the front of the engine. Cortinas was down the side, the Pinto. So modern cars, I've got air intakes generally at the front or down at the inner wing. And that's been like that for years, you know, since the 90s, well, 20 years. So I said, yeah, so he goes, electrics aren't the problem. I'll try and do an accent. Electrics aren't the problem. The intake is that BM has it just behind grill. One decent bow wave from those oncoming cars, and it's an expensive ornament. Well, yeah, Mike, I know that, right? It's a, you know, but electrics aren't the problem. They are. I mean, it's like, so are you one of these smart people that could like totally replace, you know, the fuse box and the, you know, the EC, all these, what is it, ECU and all the electronic stuff. Oh, you can do that in the afternoon or something. I mean, electrics are a massive problem. I'm not even going to argue with you. You know, because you're just you know, it's like, oh, look at electric cars. Can you imagine what happened? See, what happened with electric cars is not only do they not have engines, they've got big, huge lithium batteries, but that's not the only problem. They've also become highly, well, computerized. You know, so it's all electronic, as well as being run off lithium batteries. They're a disaster area. Can you imagine driving a Tesla through a flood like that? I bet it's brilliant. Oh, great, my Tesla's going right through this. I'll tell you, I wouldn't like to own that Tesla. In a year's time, all the water gets into all the, you know, water goes into all these nooks and crannies, doesn't it? You know, I just wouldn't fucking trust it. You know, so, Mike, you know, I don't know where we're going with this, but, you know, you need to try and give people a bit of room, you know, instead of being, I was sort of trying to be friendly with you, and then, you know, electrics are a problem. Of course they are. I don't think you'll be the only person that. So basically, I'm going into. I know where the air cleaner is in my certain C3. Now, up behind that, there's the fuse box and all the wiring and everything like that. I mean, if water got in there, you know, that would cause all sorts of hassles, wouldn't it? I mean, it might not. This is a problem, mate. It's alright going, oh, we'll just change the fuse box. But these problems might not manifest themselves for a while. So it'll start becoming unreliable and stupid things will start happening to the car. You don't want that. So no, I think you're talking shite. You know, electrics are a big fucking problem with flood water. You know? And hydrolocking an engine, of course, everybody knows that. That's a bit, you know, obviously, I've fucking done it myself. The safest car for me to drive through the flood would be my Ford Granada. There's no fucking way it'll damage it. The other problem as well is when people remove these plastic trays underneath the car because they think it's in the fucking way, so they take it to fucking throw it away, and you find that it's got a job. Stop water going in the fucking thing or whatever it might be. It's aerodynamic, but I think I don't want to get in an argument with this guy, but he's not giving me any space. I think what I mean is, if you're discussing something with somebody, give them a little bit of space or a little bit of coming to, instead of being like dominating people. So what I'm going to do, I think you're actually, maybe I'm either overreacting or you're wrong. Electrics are the problem, so I'm not prepared to argue with you anymore, so I'm just going to remove your comment. In fact, I'm going to fucking remove that one as well. You know, it's like when the attitude he's got saying it's not a big enough puddle. Okay, that might be funny. Floodwater can do a hell of a lot of damage to cars. You know, you could actually kill you as well. You drown. It really is a big problem. So even though it's only like that, you know, that video there, you know, you have to be really careful. Yeah, of course you do. I mean, you know, so the BMW was reluctant, quite rightly so, yeah. When at the end of the day, the certain C3 I've got, you know, if it fucked up, I'll just go and buy another car. I'm not bothered. You know, that's just how fortunate I am. You know, but so he's sitting there, 64 plate BMW. Nice, yeah, that's a lot of flood water. Yeah, it is. The thing about the damage you could do, you know, like your electronic braking systems and everything. You know, your part, you know, this fancy braking systems that most modern cars have. Fucking hell. Right, so I think it's just been a big head, Mike. So I fucking removed you. So fuck. I haven't removed you. I've just removed your comment. Right, this one. Go treat yourself new wipers, man. Laugh out loud. Right, there's nothing. I don't want to start arguing with these people, right? What the point is, this video, there's something happens to this phone sometimes, and it goes out of focus, and that is what happened with that video. It's nothing to do with the wipers, really. I mean, the wipers, yeah. I mean, the wipers are like a year old or so. I put the wipers on the last maybe 2 years. They do get damaged with ice and stuff. But at the end of the day, well, fuck off, you know. I'm not getting new wipers. Fuck off. So that's not enough for me to remove you from the channel. Oh, and another one bites the dust. Oh god, that's a bit of an annoying handle, isn't it? Well, there's actually something offensive there as well, but that's just for me to know what it is. Go treat yourself to new wipers, man. No. So fuck off. This one, this is annoying. This shows you I'm very sensitive. Citroen C4, right? So what happened today, I use it, you know, every weekend. I load it up to fuck. I put tons of stuff in the back of it. Today, at the end, so the suspension is the air suspension at the back, which works very well. And the suspension mostly. See what it does? See it? Now that scrape was on it when I bought it. Remember that car was a trade car. It was a trade. It was a trade-in. It was a cheap car, right? So, see what it does. The air suspension goes up. It didn't do it when I got in it. It didn't do it until I got to my destination, which was like 3 miles, right? So I'm not wanting them to slag my car up, right? It's like slagging up your children, you know. So if I feel sorry. You choose to buy a suit, mate, you have my sympathy. Right, well, fuck you, twat. What's his name? Neil, keeping it real. Oh, Jesus, look at him. It's one of the young ones. Cheeky cunt, eh? Neil, keeping it real. Neil, keeping it real. The guitar. Well, fuck you. Slagging off my car, you bastard. That's not why I put that video up. Maybe I was thinking somebody that knows about them might talk to me about it. But obviously, the suspension has worked perfectly after that. So it had 3 miles before it went up. You know, was it the rain? You know, was it the rain got up to one of the sensors? You know, it kind of might be that, really. And that's what I'm not wanting people to say they don't like sittings. If you don't like sittings, fuck off, right? I like them, right? I like that car. You know, it suits my needs. It's like you get a lot of big-headed people saying, oh, you'd be better with a Subaru WRX. Well, they don't think about asking you, what do you need your car for? Because they're so full of shit. I need my car for filling it up with stuff and going to a market every Sunday. Pretty much that's what I need it for. You know, and I'll go down to England with it as well. It's comfy, it's got a nice engine, it's a fucking lovely car. So fuck off, right? Yeah, I could buy a better car. Of course I could. But that's my decision. I mean, I could. You know, I don't particularly want to. Remember, I'm loading that thing up, all sorts of shite. I go and buy say I went and bought a car. Say I spent 15 grand or something on a car. You know, or 12 or 10 maybe. And I'll end up throwing all that shite in the back. It's just going to fucking ruin it. So, you know. Right. So this one, let's move on from that. You saw the car merge onto the roundabout, then chose to speed up to get behind it. Common occurrence in your videos. So, I mean, that's... Look, it's a common occurrence for me, because I tend to go faster than slower cars. You know, so yeah, you're right, it is a common occurrence. I do that. Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit, that was a bit dodgy.
I do that. I drive quite fast, right? I suppose. And this car was driving too slow. Right, so yeah, you're right, it's a common occurrence. I'll tell you what's another common occurrence is get rid of that one as well. Neil Clark. Who the fuck's Neil Clark? Yeah, well, just remove it. Remove a bit. Yeah? Remove that as well. I don't like that. I don't like somebody that says a bit. I don't like... You saw the camera and then chose to speed up to get behind it. So that's fucking cheeky, that, isn't it? Right. James Martin. I hope I'm not related to you because you fucking twat. But Martin's a fucking common name, so I'm probably not. Fuck off. Arsehole. I don't even fucking go on about that. Anyway, I don't even know where the fuck they are, but that's what my great-grandma's name is. But she's from... That was in my video about the Macbeths up in the Holyrood when I did the video. That's one of the names. But what are you talking about? It's a common name, Scotland. Sharp. Jesus Christ. Don't have to talk such shite. So bye, James Martin. And this is some American twat. Right, so here we go, man. We're in the E905 in Flynn. Close the Miller roundabout. That's that same video again. Yeah, the wipers probably could get replaced, but I maintain that. The other thing that's wrong is that holder in that blue car is shit. You know, the thing that I put the phone in. I bought a really cracking one for the white car. I went back to get more and they were sold out, right? So I could get a new holder and that would improve the picture, because there's something that one rattles a lot. You can see it moving in that video. The vibrations and everything. The windscreen's dirty. It was actually gummed up quite a bit as well. which is what happens here with the rain and stuff. So, no, so let's read this. Try cleaning your windshield, man. Well, I just added that bit. Replace your wiper blades and apply Rain-X. Then we can see what is going on in your video, man. Yeah. Well, fuck off. Smart arse. Andrew Klabunde, man. Yeah. Where the fuck does that name come from? Klabunde. Not Andrew. My son's called Andrew. Where's that name? Klabunde. Name. Origins. Some kind of foreigner. German from a Germanized Baltic composite name meaning son of an asshole. No, son of Nicholas. In Scotland that would be Nicholas or Nicholson. Where does the name originally come from? My ass. It comes from my butt. It comes up out of my butt and then goes back into my butt and then goes back out again. That's where that name comes from. So fuck you, Andrew Klabunde. You're a fucking tit, right? No, you ain't gonna see fuck all because I'm just in one of these moods tonight. It's because my cat's ill. It's very traumatic, you know, watching somebody, a cat is not a somebody you love, dying. It's fucking terrible, right? It really is. It's very unpleasant and it's been happening for a while. And there's not a lot I can do about it. You know, you can spend money at vets if you like, that doesn't work. You know, you spend thousands there. And it's very sad, but I wasn't really going to talk about this in the video, but there you go, I've sorted out the dickheads. The Klabundes. I've been talking to a lot of people. There's a lot of friendly people in here. It's like, somebody says don't let them bother, but it's quite entertaining, isn't it, really, at times? You know, somebody was on about that truck, actually. Yeah, the truck picture. So we'll leave it with the truck picture tonight, right? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and try not to listen to anything that I say. Bye.